Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Schizo Ghost. As we all know, I normally stream Isaac on Twitch, but today we're going to be starting what I will call the YouTube save file. We're going to start it from scratch and try to go through everything and maybe one day catch it up to the Twitch save file. The Twitch save file will get the Dead God within the next 2 to 3 weeks, I hope. And then eventually we'll have this one get Dead God. And then I think I'll probably do the third one either on Twitch when we have nothing else to do, or we'll just do it randomly throughout. Just so I can get the ultimate Dead God or whatever it is. I don't know, like 3,000,000%, I think, actually. Either way, we're gonna start completely from scratch. Absolutely nothing done on this save file, and just for good measure, we're gonna delete it, and then we're gonna go back into it. Cool. So yeah, as you can see, we have nobody unlocked, just Isaac, and we're gonna start right from the beginning. Or actually, wait, I did not mean to play on normal. Okay, we're gonna have to restart. Okay, so I mean, not the first seed. You know what? No, we're gonna go back and make it the first seed from the game in the new save file. All right. God, Guppy's tail right off the bat. Okay. What I don't like about unlocking everything again is you'll always get super good runs that you can't take far at all. And so, like, I usually sit there and I'm like, dang, I really wish I could beat so-and-so with this, you know? We just can't. Cool. So the primary reason I want to do a YouTube save file from the beginning, at least, is because there are a ton of Isaac YouTubers, and a lot of us have played for a very long time. And most of the big Twitch ones, started with a file that they've been using since Afterbirth Plus. And I don't know if everybody has been able to get the experience of playing the game from the beginning, or at least watching somebody play it from the beginning. And I do also think it would be kind of interesting watching somebody play it from the beginning. I can't reset my skill, but I can definitely reset the file. And I think it would just be good content to make for YouTube, especially when it's a little difficult for me to kind of figure out where exactly to go with my YouTube stuff. You know what I mean? So secret room's going to be there. As always, the way that it works is the secret rooms are going to be attached to 4 rooms. If not 4, 3. If not 3, 2. And then 1, but that's extremely rare. So the reason why I knew it was there is because it's attached to 3 rooms. And because there was a special room attached to it, the chance of it being attached to that set of 3 is high. At least in my experience. I don't know if the logic works like that. We got hit by that. But it's just kind of what you go for. In some floors, in some maps, there will be a ton of spots for them to spawn, even with considering the other rules. And some of the some of the other rules being that there can't be anything blocking it. So if there were any rocks like this in front of the spot where it would spawn, so like the middle of each wall, then it cannot be there, and that'll rule out certain spots. Did I go in the item room? I did. Should probably. We'll probably let the name for this play. We'll do the next one. I do apologize. These are the Gurglings. They're one of the variation of the Gertie family of bosses. That being Gertie, Gertie Jr., the Gurglings here, and Mama Gertie as well. And health up is not what you want to see. So let's go ahead and head on down to the 2nd floor. I wonder I mean, the game can't be that hard without it. We're more than likely not going to need to go, into the shop since we have 0 cents now, and I don't think that'll change, but we'll see. But we have another key anyways. I'll still probably won't go in it if we don't get any money, just so I don't erase some of the items that would be beneficial to us. Because with Repentance, Ed did change it to where if you saw an item in the shop, it is less likely than it was before to appear again. Whereas before, I think the chance of seeing an item that you saw before was rather high, considering the circumstances. And I probably shouldn't have took damage there, but whatever. Oh yeah, we don't have haunted chests, huh? That makes me happy, actually. Stapler is an item that gives you a damage up. It does close one of your eyes, so essentially you shoot tears out of one of your eyes like Kane. There are items in the game that specifically give you boosts to items that come out of a certain eye. I do think it's usually the left one, whereas right now that's the one that's closed. Either that or it is the right one. I know items like tech, which would take. Oh no, the right eye is the one that takes stuff over. So it'd be kind of like a boost for it. Ooh, spoon bender, which is just homing tears. So if we were to get tech 2, which is a supplementary laser to our tears, then we would essentially only fire the laser. And I believe that's out of the right eye. A super secret or secret room could be here, but it is. And again, just because of the 3. I'm gonna blow up some of these mushrooms because you can't get magic mush. I'm not gonna waste all of it. And I do like Liberty Cap, but Flatworm's a little cooler, especially with the homing tears. And Duke of Flies. These are one of the easier bosses. Starting from the beginning, you're gonna see a lot of the easier bosses. I mean, it may not be easy to somebody who's new at the game, but for me, whereas I've been playing the game for about 9 years, it is rather easy to defeat all these bosses. We can't even go to Mega Satan, so I am going to consider Devil Deals, which is where you get the Guppy items like we see there. I'm not going to take Brother Bobby because fuck that. No reason to. I do like familiars, but it's just not necessary right now. We have enough damage. We can't even go that far. The most we can do is beat Mom, so we don't really need to do like end game strats at this point, you know what I mean? That was horrible. Should not have taken the pill. That's a big question and debate amongst the community as to whether people take pills or avoid them at all. I don't like to avoid them, but there are certain situations where I wish I didn't take them. Like I would say endgame is probably a time where you don't want to that you don't want to take pills. Because they can give you a stat down that you don't necessarily need if you have low health and you need your tears to stay exactly where they are, or your range is already low as can be and you've already exhausted the ability to get range ups and stuff like that. They can be super beneficial with items like PhD or even evil or fake PhD. They give you other benefits like fake PhD in particular identifies all the pills. However, all the pills are going to be bad. Despite that, if you are to get a pill that affects you adversely, such as a I'm excited pill, which speeds everything up, you will get a dark soul heart, or whatever they're called. I'm gonna blow this up just because we have enough bombs. Super secret room could be below here, but I just don't feel like looking for it, and I think the secret room's here. It's not, so I will probably go into that secret room or the curse room after the boss fight. I just want to keep the black soul heart to the dark soul heart to keep our devil deal chance. Because if we can get a guppy item out of there, that'd be good too. I don't even have the super good guppy item unlocked anyways. And we do have enough keys. There's a soul heart in here. We also don't have the oh my god, we're starting way from the beginning. It's really hard to imagine or even to think of because it's been so long. Okay, now hopefully. Thank you. Nothing. Cool. So nothing in there. Red chest can contain devil deal items for free. I think any can spawn in there, but I may be wrong. I know you can get brimstone and stuff in it if they're just super rare. Secret room's gonna be here, and I can only tell. Ooh, I'm wrong. I'm sure we'll find it. We have 4 bombs. Spoon bender's cool. It's one of my favorite items. Homing tears are always good. There are certain situations where it will mess you up, where it's going to go for an enemy that you didn't want it to, but it's super rare, and it's not likely to hurt you. At least it doesn't usually hurt me. Don't want to get that. This is a really big floor, by the way. I think we can do boss rush, right? Unless, do we have to unlock boss rush? I don't know. And this is stupid. Should probably. So okay, so secret rooms is more than likely gonna be here. Dice shard will re-roll stuff, which is good. So we'll just go back to here. Re-roll you. Get another, get a fly item, not another one. Sorry, my runs kind of blend together. I did stream today, so. Okay, this is gonna be bad. That one should turn into a bony, but I don't know about the one behind it. I think they all have a chance to. I don't know what the parameters for turning into a bony are. I think it just can, regardless. But I don't think it always does. Mega Fatty's one of the harder bosses, especially in the beginning. Because because he jumps and he can get close. The biggest thing about this game is it's always going to be about attack patterns. Every enemy attack has a specific attack pattern that it always does. Some of them will have a lot, and we're getting a lot of health. So I'll take this one, which is damage and tears up here. Some of them will have crazy attacks. A lot of the newer Repentance bosses, which we won't see on this run in particular, or actually for a lot of runs to come, unless you come to the Twitch, their attack patterns are a lot faster, and you can thank Vin for that. In Anti-Birth, the bosses were crazier, but the vanilla Isaac ones and the ones that Edmund specifically has made, they're not that bad. Or Edmund and the original team. The bosses Vin made were a little aggressive sometimes. I do like them. They're just a lot more than what the original bosses are. So I think secret room's right here to the right. It's not. Luckily, we didn't try using a bomb on the last room that was connected to here. Did find the item room though, which is good. I do like Fire Mind. It can backfire on you though, because it can explode for basically no reason. But I like it. I like Fire Mind a lot. The explosion will help kill enemies quite quicker. This is a super good run though, so I don't know if we necessarily need to worry about that. And we don't have to go that far. I wonder if it's here. It's not. That was just a long shot at what I had no indicator as to whether or not, or why it would be there. So it's just kind of a guess. Let's see. Blood donation machine will take your red hearts and not your soul hearts, at least at first. And we'll give you money for it. We don't necessarily need to. I'm just doing it because you can get items out of it when they blow up after using it too much. And I'm just going to guess here again. Probably just because I don't want to come back here. There's a library, which is an alternative special room. Looks like might be the last one that we can actually get into. I don't know if we can do boss rush, at least not on the first run. We'll see. Now that's good. That's good. I'll leave behind Guppy's paw. We have plenty of health. Super big floor, by the way, and I hate it. As you saw there, that's with Fire Mind exploding, doing whatever the hell it wants. Another soul heart. Unfortunately, we did not find the shop, which we do have enough money, but I don't want to waste any more time just in case we can't go to boss rush. I don't know if we can, but we'll find out. It's been so long since I played like this. I did start a new save file with Repentance, but I don't think I was thinking about boss rush in the beginning. Peep is annoying. He has a lot of health. Fire Mind helps us get rid of him quickly. Good devil deals. Now, I'll be honest, I don't like Little Brimstone. But I will take Dark Bomb. But Little Brimstone, I think with our build isn't necessarily the best choice. I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting Little Brimstone, but I just don't think we need it here. Little Brimstone is a familiar that'll charge up a Brimstone laser, which is another item that you're able to get out of a Devil Deal. And he just follows you around and shoots it. You do have to charge him up, though. And my big issue with him is I always forget to. And sometimes it'll just be a waste of hearts, to be honest. This will take us to the item room, which is super far, and we were going the wrong way. Capricorn's an all stats up. Overall good item. Not the best all stats up you can get. Actually, Magic Mush is the best all stats up you can get, at least in my opinion, because it does give you a damage multiplier after the fact. Capricorn's just a slight all stats up for everything. And it does give you a tears up, whereas I think Magic Mush doesn't. Experimental Treatment is another syringe item that gives you random stats. They can be down or up if you buy, they can be down or up, and I think that's just regardless. I was thinking of like an experimental pill, which if you get regular PhD, it will only have the positive effects and the negative effects will be ignored. And the same thing with fake PhD. Oh, that was a waste of a key. Same thing with fake PhD is there'll be bad effects only, no good ones. That is a teleport to the shop. Not where we wanted to go. Don't have a key. Thanks, Guppy's Tail. Guppy's Tail is an item that gives you increased chance of gaining golden chests after the room clears. And golden chests always need a key. However, there is a decrease in the spawn of keys themselves. It's usually better to get it late game. There are some runs that if you get it too early, it will destroy your run. Because you'll lose other drops, and what you'll end up having is a bunch of golden chests that don't give you anything in return, because you can't pick them up anyways. And in hard mode, pickups are sometimes hard to come by. We are, however, not going to go into... Well, we have enough. Let's see what's in here. Nothing worth it. I don't even know if I used my Book of Belial against Peep. This is one of those annoying rooms. This is one of the rooms that having homing tears will kind of mess you up because it's already pulling your tears to a certain direction. And I probably should have been looking for the secret room. I have a few ideas of where it could be. The cage. This is I don't know what no, the cage is just the cage. I don't think the cage is a variant of anything. Is he? He might be. And there goes Spun. Oh. Maybe we don't. Did I not get experimental treatment? I thought I got experimental treatment. There's our third Guppy item, which will transform us into Guppy. And Rotten Baby is super good. The flies that it shoots out, as you'll see here, they do 1.5 times your damage. Did I not get? Oh, I took an experimental pill. Duh. What? Okay, we do this quite often. I've been playing games all day, so. Now we're on the final floor. We'll see if we get boss rush, which I'm pretty sure you don't on your first run. I think it goes straight into a cutscene. Nope, reason to do that. We're pretty broken at this point, though. We can also hit these without having to pay for them. Or blowing him up. You can get this, too. Stone chest will sometimes have items in it, as you see there, and that'll just increase our speed to a little bit too fast. But I never say no. Oh my god, I never say no to speed. There's no reason to do this, dude. So, and I'll be honest, I don't think we really need anything else for this run. So, there's a health up. So if we didn't, Mirror Mycosis does like booger tears that'll stick to them and explode. The reason why I was saying that is just because if we didn't find the item room, which with the way that we were going, I would have just kept looking and skipped it if I didn't. I mean, this is the last floor essentially, just for this run because we haven't done anything on the save file. There's not much else to do. There's no reason to min-max as hard as I normally do on my other runs. Why not? Cool. See, there goes the Muramycosis with the fire tears. Pay to win would have been really good throughout the run. But thanks, game. Alright, let's go win it. She'll be dead in a second. And
Isaac was cornered.
boss rush did open up.
His mother, fueled with the desire to serve her God, was bearing down on Isaac. I will do as I'm told, my lord. I love you above all else, Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted his fate, God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand. And just like that, it was over.
But not quite. Cool. So yeah, boss rush did open up at the end there, but of course there's a cutscene. I think there's cutscenes for just that one. At least I know we can do boss rush next. So either way, thanks for tuning into the first YouTube run or YouTube save file on my channel. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, please give me a please consider giving me a subscription, and feel free to catch us on Twitch. We are a lot farther on our Twitch save file. We're on the Tainted Characters only, which is a new thing added in Repentance. But feel free to come and hang out. You know, we have a good time while we're there. At least I try to. The game's been a little bit frustrating lately. Other than that, see you guys around.